Hello and welcome to another exciting episode of the Changeling venue of Dublin. Now, in this exciting episode, what we have here is basically one of our knights about to go on a very interesting mission. He is about to basically uh, probably about to snuff out a problem that should be snuffed out. Before things get any worse than it already has. So we're gonna start with our, protagonist of this scene, telling us what he's doing.
uh Sir Aldwin uh would go and call in his favor from House Danan and basically say he's looking for this black rabbit dude. Then he'll put it very distinctly back. He'll break out his pen and write, a nice little note full of embellishments and flowers and whatnot. Just kind of highlight the intricacies and the foretellings of radical parties and the kind of the terrible things that are happening in the states and how Dublin is a nice prosperous land. We should keep it that way.
So you write this letter, and basically, when you write this letter, you get one back, saying that thank you for this letter. We completely understand. To be honest, we grow tired of these radical movements from these crazy commoners. Like we need this. We need that stuff. We need that snuffed out. So basically, he would. So basically, the letter will basically tell you of like a location where you can possibly find this individual, but you have to speak to a certain individual down there. It's in Rat's Alley.
He'll sigh, and he'll start armoring himself up. Ching 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 ching. Just in case this goes, tits up. Um, he's gonna try to talk, try to reason with people before it becomes an episode of Run Tell That. Um,
So you going to Rat's Alley?
he's going to Rat's Alley.
All right.
You
So
know, he would just because he doesn't want people knowing that he's moving, or he doesn't want people to necessarily, point him out.
okay,
Uh, he is going to he is going to cast chicanery one to
okay.
obscure his features.
Alrighty, we already set up in roll, so you can just go ahead and roll.
Okay. And for a bunk, he's gonna wrap his cloak. He's gonna wrap his cloak around him
Mm-hmm.
and just kind of hide in the shadows and just wait for the magic to take place.
Okay, I'll give you two bunks on that.
1 success.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so you disguise yourself. You go to Rat's Alley. You hear commoners, you hear low lives, you see the unseelie of unseelies basically down here. But it's not the hustle and bustle that you would think is going on. It's basically just people talking. It's more the lack of turn. It's more calm for some reason. And you hear two individuals talk like, man, I don't know, man. Maybe the black rabbit's all right. Maybe we should take back from the nobles, whatnot. Then you see you see a troll just shaking his head like, my dude. my dude, do you know what happens if the nobles decide that they get tired of our shit? They're gonna send their whole fleet down here and like put our shit in check, bro. Like, there's different ways to go about it. You start getting the sense that there's more political. There's a lot of. I'm not even gonna have you roll for this. There's a lot of political awareness going on. Like, there's a lot of people talking about it's. People are not even picking up their mugs to drink. They'll take a sip every now and then to have a sip of their drink, but like it's very political. Like, the discussions of commoners and nobles, it's getting, this place that's supposed to be rowdy, full of all the sin, the decadence, the low lives. These low lives are very politically aware of what's going on, and they have a very, you wouldn't think, very intellectual discussions about the Black Rabbit's philosophy, and the commoners trying to do what's right about the commoners. And there's two sides of people siding with the Black Rabbit and people who feels that there's another way.
We'll take note of it. And you know what? Because I love political intrigue and I like starting shit in other people's barony. Sir Alduin will say, well, since the voice and the projection of this Black Rabbit outed himself as a commoner, outed himself as a she, no less, shouldn't the head of the movement be a commoner?
Just to correct you, he wasn't a she. He was a knocker.
Oh, he's a knocker? Oh, I thought he was a she. It was full on bite. Sorry. Say that on my. It's a knocker. Oh, then I retract my statement.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So he's going to sort of like keep his ears to the ground and kind of figure out where this Black Rabbit is.
You're gonna hear basically. You're gonna hear this, like the troll, the two that's having the discussion, the two that's loudest, because everybody is loud, but you're like in the vicinity of these two, and you hear the trolls like, "Hey, do you hear that the speaker's giving one of his talks again and whatnot? It may be interesting. Maybe I don't know, man. He's been very political. He's been on the political wagon for a long time and whatnot. Maybe you can, I don't know, man. Everything's going crazy since the Black Rabbit around and whatnot. But I'm very intrigued to hear what the speaker has to say about this. He's always good with preaching about how the commoners should, just take heed to take heed to their own words and try to see if they can find a better way to help the commoners up to be on equals with the nobles. I don't know, but guess we're gonna have to go to the bar and hear what he got to say.
Just to clarify, the speaker is actually the Black Rabbit.
The speaker is basically somebody else entirely.
Okay.
And you can see basically the troll kind of tilts his head. He's talking to a little boggin as he tips his head over to like this bar that seems like to be like almost looks like a bar in the old west a little bit, all shanty and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
And you hear a lot of talking coming from there. Usually it's bar fights and whatnot, but it's a lot of talking.
All right, he's going to make his way over to the bar. Okay. Then just kind of take a seat.
So you get there. People's talking, they chatting. It's the same talk as outside. Who's right? The Black Rabbit. Is the nobles really far on? Is the nobles really have good intentions for us? Is you just hear all this political talk, and like before, people was taking drinks, but they're not like trying to drink each other under the table. This is more like sipping, like they. clearing the nerves or whatnot. But you see this individual, everybody stops and turns to him.
Hmm. Oh. Mm.
And he basically gets on the table, and everybody's just waiting to hear what he has to say. And
Mm.
he looks around. My fellow commoners, the one who backs here the very foundation of what this kingdom was built on, the commoners. I know there's a lot of political strife going on, but as your friend, as your comrade, and as a fellow commoner, I would like to reassure you all that change will come, but not like this. Not with murder, not with bloodshed, but with the power of our voice. Our voice carries weight, much as the she in nobility voice carries weight. Ours does the same. We just have to believe. Revolution is built in blood, yes. Blood, tears, pain, but it's also built on our togetherness and our willingness to stay together. We will fight this battle not with not with weapons, not with our claws, not with our natural built weapons of any sort. We will use our words. We will use our deeds to speak for us. For we are commoners. We may deserve to be on equal foot with the nobility. We may ask the nobility to treat us a better and kinder way. But what we seek to be equals, but we do not seek it like this. Let us not follow the Black Rabbit's example. A fanatic is a deadly individual, a radical, a zealot. You could be righteous in your cause without committing such atrocious acts as this Black Rabbit did. So I tell you all of those of Rat Alley, my friends, my colleagues, my brother in arms, to debate amongst yourselves, to bring your words to the nobility, not your fist. Now is the time to talk and reason. Now is the time for understanding and communication. And you'll get down from the table, and people will start clapping. Certain people won't clap, but the majority outweighs the minority. And people start clapping as he steps down and go to the bar, and people goes up to him shaking his hands like, "Oh, that was a brilliant speech." Just like, I understand completely. And you even roll me a politics intelligence check, because you may be seeing some people here.
Uh. 4 successes.
Oh, perfect. You see some nobles that's known for you see some nobles that's known for voicing their like uh better treatment of the commoners. They come up and shake his hand, they writing stuff down like, "That was brilliant. You should come talk to my one of my classes about commoners and whatnot." And he's smiling and whatnot. It's like, maybe we can schedule something. And you could tell that this guy is popular and very influential.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. when the masses have pretty much, gone their way, we'll approach them.
He will turn around and he will smile. Very, very beautiful individual, but you could tell that he's not a she, but he's very beautiful. But turns around, yes, my friend.
Do you plan to back your interesting political views?
Hmm. What do you mean by that?
Well, you have a point, but your point may not reach the right ears if you don't have the right people speaking with you and with their authority.
Hmm. And let me guess, as he gets his drink,
Hmm.
you hold some of this power.
No, well, that's not exactly true. I have to see more of the cut of your gib before I would even deign to put my neck out for yours.
Of course, that's understandable. That is acceptable of the one known as Sir Alduin Stewart Ape Durin.
I guess my reputation precedes me.
Of course, I tend to know a lot of things.
Hmm. So, which noble house are you planning to back?
He don't smile as he take it. You're serious.
Not as well informed as I thought. You would
So,
know that I don't joke.
of course, I thought there was a little humor, but the rumors are true. You are very honest and straight to the point. I like that. I can appreciate that. So, a little bird told me about an incident that happened in one of your liege barony.
That incident handled itself to my satisfaction.
Interesting. I met I met the little baroness. She was quite she was quite kind and very interesting.
That's one way to say it.
But her little boggin friend was very ener- energetic and impulsive. That's, but that's understandable. I understand. But anyways, I digress. What do you, Sir Alduin, what do you need me for? A humble commoner.
I don't need you for anything. I asked you a question, and yet you insist on playing these word games.
And that question was,
Noble House, you going to ask to back you in your play?
oh, hmm. Tell me, Sir
Hmm.
Knight, if you was in my shoes, my very predicament right now, being asked the same question by a knight, what would you say?
Hmm. Allow me to tell you a story.
I am all for stories, and that should give you a clue of what he.
And you derive what knowledge you glean from it.
Mhm.
There once was a very beautiful woman who wanted to do the very best for her people. However, she did not come into her position of power by choice. It was more of a thing of passion, and being that the first children of the Danan, but you know this, they often have different affinities. This particular woman, that was from the sea, fell in love with this individual that bore a lion crest on his chest, and this relationship was one that was filled with love, romance, the spicy stuff. And being that she decided to forsake her kin and join and wed this individual, the arrangement was seen fortuitous and a sign of something others were very used to the way things were comfortable. You understand how things are done and you don't question them because your it is what it is. You accept your lot. And if you play your cards right, there may be some elevation. But being that her lord with the lion crest was an honest and passionate individual, he often saw things in his light, often led by base passions, but a very stalwart and apt individual. However, one must understand that the this tale is more debatable as it gets further into intrigue. The decision that this lion crested man made drew the ire of one particular snowy individual who was about law and order, had a bird affinity. And, well, not that this bird woman was a particularly benevolent woman, but a woman that believed in order and the way things should be. So being able to present a rhetoric that is both sound and plausible, the lion crested individual was more than willing to see that certain proclamations were done. And this woman from the sea was able to speak both from the sea and the land. But such is how you have to learn to play these games. Um, I will also say that those that have earned their spot in these, high places will not look kindly upon fair treatment because, as individuals will say, I got mine, you should get yours. But this story ends in more of a cautionary tale, as with most people who live and die by their morals, she was quickly executed in favor of a more egalitarian way of thinking. If you follow me. But as far as what noble house you should back as a knight, I can't tell you that because that would insinuate dubious intentions.
He'll clap. Beautiful. Could have swore you thought I could have swore I thought you could have been from my very own kith.
Never. I would never say such a thing. I like things just the way they are.
Beautiful story and a beautiful answer to end it all off. So, I would like to tell you a little something about me. I used to be a noble. And
You're an oath breaker. I
not
wouldn't go running after any falcons if I were you.
not in the sort of way you would see. It's more to the story than that, but that's for a different time. Let's just say I got too big for my britches, and when people do not want to see someone elevated, they tend to slander them to the point of banishment. Let's just say I was naive in the game of politics, and I thought that not everybody wasn't so bad. No one could possibly betray me, but I was the fool. I may have been gifted with my charisma, my vigor, my fire, my spirit, but I was not logical, and thus now I'm here. But I understand. So I ask you this: what house is your liege from?
You're supposed to be well connected. You should know such things.
I want to hear from you.
From me,
Mm-hmm.
that again, my friend, is not how politics works.
Hmm.
You see, I have a reputation to uphold, and if I plan on living a very long and fruitful life.
He'll clap again. And he's impressed. He's like, ah, yes, 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 yes. Exactly what I want to hear. I know that your liege is from House Scathach.
Then you already have your answer.
If anything, that is the house that I would want my backing to be.
Good pick.
Is there anything else?
So, do you consider yourself the white knight or the white rabbit, so to speak?
I guess you can call me the White Rabbit.
And your compatriot.
My compatriot.
Your in your very eloquent speech, the rabbit.
The Black Rabbit.
Yes.
Yes, he represents the very destruction of what we activists trying to do.
And you understand that he undermines your efforts and what you stand for.
Of course, he does. I know the full capability and powers of the nobles. I understand that if the nobles wanted to, they can send a fleet down here to clear us all out and throw us into the darkest brigs of a prison. I understand the powers that that the nobles are capable of doing. If we play this game smart, As you say, we can live long lives. But whatever these vagabonds are doing, these savages, these uncouth individuals, I feel that there's a darker, more sinister plot afoot.
All right. Very well. So, are you willing to get your hands dirty, or do you plan on remaining kind of like takes the finger, circles, does like an imaginary circle around his body, pristine.
Hmm. I am willing to send someone that I know will help you in this endeavor.
Things aren't for free. What are you asking for?
He'll smile at me like this is like that mischievous smile. All I ask for you is one thing and one thing only.
Yeah.
To put in a good word with your liege about my whole endeavor. Maybe help not make this rat alley into what has been called rat alley.
Why not go and talk to your liege lord, the person that you pay taxes to?
Let's just say I plan on. Hmm. He'll start to think.
No need to say. We don't even that conversation never even happened. But I will say that hmm, hmm, it depends on how you perform,
Interesting.
and you will indulge me.
Well, I do know the location where I don't know the location where the hostages are, but I do know the location of what where the Black Rabbit is.
All right. I am contingently depending on what you do next and how you conduct yourself in polite circles and how you deal amongst the nobility will dictate the extent of my praise of your efforts.
Interesting.
We can't have riffraff running around that doesn't understand the proclamations and declarations by the nobility set forward.
Of course.
Ideals are nice, but you actually have to. There's what you want and what you can get. And I
I'm
don't think this black rabbit understands what he's asking for and what he's put on the chopping block.
Hmm.
from one such gift that has been blessed by the dreaming itself as its favorite children. You do know he's going against the dreaming, right?
It's going against everything that we believe in. He has to be stopped. That is agreed. And basically, he will reach in his pocket and take out this necklace and wrap it around his hand. And
Mm-hmm.
at the end of it, it looks like a spearhead. And he'll be like, "I'm ready to go. Are you?"
Let's go.
And he'll walk out with you. Um, he will be leading the way. Um, y'all will be going to about, I will say about good about a good 20 minutes. Going through twisted stone wall like corridors and whatnot. You know, the streets. It's night, and you get to this area that looks like a very dilapidated like stone building.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, you see this individual just kind of slunched over, smoking a cigarette. Let me pull out his picture. And he just have the mask hanging on his neck, and he looks up. Huh. See that you came.
Can I have a perception kenning roll to see if that actually is the black rabbit?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, changelings do deal in obfuscation. 3 successes. 4 successes, excuse me.
You will see that this is the guy who basically proclaimed that he was the Black Rabbit, and he sits there and smoking a cigarette. See that you came, Sir Alduin.
I see my reputation precedes me.
I make sure I know the knights of the realm that can prove a threat to me. My movement.
Hmm. And who does the black rabbit stand for?
Stands for one ideal, the very foundation which the dreaming was built on, the freedom of creativity, the freedom, very essence of it. We are oppressed by the nobility. Put an end to it.
Hmm. You say we and you talk in the plural sense. So I'm led to believe that the black rabbit is not a person but a ideal.
We are led, yes, but we are one. Concept that those who have stepped into the shoes of nobility wouldn't possibly understand.
Hmm. Your name was again?
Sir Wilbert,
Yes, sir.
I was.
So you're an oath breaker. And if I was to ask you, your house founder, what would you tell me?
I do not speak. I do not speak for such the ways of the nobility.
Hmm.
But let me ask you something, sir. Alduin, would you
Hmm.
give me that courtesy of asking a question?
Ask.
Why do you serve the nobility? What do you gain from it?
Oh, you're asking a serious question. Okay. Um, you're dangerous and ignorant. Wow. He chuckles.
Yeah, he he looks and he just smokes a cigarette.
Yeah, you just look at him a little dumbfounded, like, yeah, you're just dangerous and ignorant. Like,
And if you look over at the other guy who calls Ray, he kind of humps his shoulder like,
being that I am the first child of the dreaming, the favored, the blessed, the immaculate, the favored first child, firstborn, I have a duty and a right to divinity that has been blessed and granted to me from the dreaming. I do not freely shack off my responsibilities. I have a responsibility to the dreaming and her children, to you, to him. That is what I am, and that is what I gain.
interesting. So I assume that you're not here to capture me.
No, I need answers from you because I'm not one of the many thugs one of the many thugs that have been sent, that has been sent to slay you. You, and I don't think many individuals understand that you are a small piece to a larger puzzle. And I have no intentions of making you a martyr.
Interesting. Interesting indeed.
But you will tell me answers and you will indulge me.
And he'll stand up and he will basically puts his mask on
Hmm.
and he will basically smile
Hmm.
and he'll basically say for freedom for the
Indeed.
for commoners,
Hmm.
down with the nobility. As he begins to transform, he starts to he starts looking like the Black Rabbit. The next thing you know, his face starts to morph and twist, and like wings sprout from his back,
Hmm.
and he starts getting huger, and he just basically turns into this. and basically you see two individuals come out of nowhere that looks like these very mutated, like you just see these two individuals, they have on black masks and they start turning into these weird creatures. And they basically just have these wicked sharp black claws as you just basically see this like black dragon like on basically like collapse this platform. Now we roll for initiative.
Correct.
I'm gonna roll for the big guy first.
You made this interesting. I wasn't expecting that. 5 plus 3
And I'm gonna roll for these two guys because they're gonna have the same initiative. Ooh, good one.
16, my friend.
Mm. So when that happens, you're just gonna see your friend turn and look at you and be like, "Well, I guess it's time." And basically, he's going to tap like 3 times on his necklace as it turns into this long spear that basically shines. That's like basically gold.
Right.
Okay, so basically, dragon is 10. Mooks, not rat, like black rabbits. They're going on 8. All right. Okay. So the dragon will have one Quicksilver action, and the rabbits will not. Though.
Okay.
All right. So it's you.
Hmm. I will. Hmm. I will go for a headshot
Sure.
on the dragon, aiming for the eye, the
Mm-hmm.
soft spot. Sir Alduin, let me mark this off my sheet. Alright, I have a potion that was witnessed by Maya.
Mm-hmm.
And basically what this potion does, it's not like the other one I used on the other knocker.
Mm-hmm.
But this is the one that it basically, if the attack goes through,
Mm-hmm.
this guy falls into a deep sleep and he can only be woken up by true love's first kiss.
Okay.
That's if he makes his stamina.
Okay.
Or if I do more damage. Whichever
Mm-hmm.
comes first. Let me quickly mark that off so I know that it's been spent. And then I will roll. Because that's a fucking dragon. Hmm. Okay. Got that. Alright. So I will be rolling. That is active. Alright, so that is 5 plus 2. Okay. 7d10 at a diff 5.
Did you factor in headshot?
Yes.
Okay.
No, actually, I didn't. But it would be 5 plus 2. 2 plus 5 is 7. So that's 2 successes over.
Okay.
All right. So damage is. What's that? Makes that 13. 13 plus. Minus 13. 13 plus 5. 18.
Oh, you use one of the big gun daggers?
Oh yeah, I have to
Yeah.
make sure the damage actually goes through, my friend. Oh, whoops. And I didn't do the extra 3 dice from the headshot. Sorry. Um. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 lethal.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Okay.
So he'll take.
So the poison goes through. He has to make another stamina roll with
Okay.
to see if he's affected.
How much damage was it? It's 11. So 7 minus 11 is
5. Sorry.
okay. All right, he'll take 5. Just make sure I factor in the damage and whatnot before I do
Sorry,
that.
4. It would be 4. 4 plus 7 is 11. Sorry.
Yeah,
4 damage.
I'm gonna just make it 5 because I already did the math.
All right.
All right, so here we go. So another stamina roll.
Mm.
All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. He has 1 success.
Not enough with the poison.
Okay.
He feels woozy. Hey.
So he goes through.
Yeah. It was woozy.
He's when it hits, he's like the drag, like he just. So he's down, right?
Down until he gets kissed by his true love. If this motherfucker has one.
So alrighty then. So the one of the rabbits is going to basically do a kenning to he's going to do a because that's a poison, right? Or a potion.
Yeah, he can try to undo it.
He's actually gonna do something else. This gonna be crazy. So he's gonna actually try to see what the poison, like, try to see what the potion is. So I will say that's herbology, right?
Poison. It would be. You have to actually know what I use. That's like more of a medicine check.
Okay.
To see like what actually he used.
So he is going to try to see if he can like see what this is. So he's going to roll for it, and they don't have that high of a medicine. So 1 success. He gets an idea of it, what it is, and basically he says, he screams out to the other one, saying for the cause.
Mm-hmm.
To the other rabbit. The other rabbit will basically use his action to basically go up to the dragon and basically will kiss the dragon on the forehead.
It has to be true love.
True love. Well, the thing is, true love for the cause. Or
you know what? Not even that. Won't even fight it. Do it.
And he goes up and like kiss him on the forehead, and the dragon will wake up and roar, but he won't get his Quicksilver actions.
That's fair.
And as he does that, the last guy basically, since the NPC will basically go over and start fighting one of the rabbits. So basically, one rabbit is immobile, and you basically it's just like it's on the initiative, just one rabbit.
Mm-hmm.
So now it's the top of the round.
Motherfucker. Motherfucker. Not even mad. Not even mad. Going for another headshot on a dragon.
Sure.
This nigga doesn't nuke. Sorry, I can't say that. All right, so that's 1, 2, 3. 3 successes.
Mm-hmm.
So that is, it does strength of 5, 15, 15 plus 2. 15 plus 2 is 17. 17 plus 3 is 20 plus the actual poison. Hope I don't accidentally fucking murk this dude. So that's 20 d10. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Mm-hmm. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
10 damage.
All right. So you hit him in the eye. He's like,
Mm-hmm.
and it's going to, on its turn, going to spend the willpower,
Mm-hmm.
and it's going to shoot a fire blast at you.
All right, but
All right, it's expecting its whatnot. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Take the one. It's only 4 rolls over.
mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Plus his leather armor. That's going to be 7. Yeah.
so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Take that. It's only 4.
1, 2, 3. So how much did he do?
He did. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1,
He did
2,
6.
3,
I
4,
soaked 3,
5,
so I
6.
have 3.
Okay.
He's injured. Alpine is injured.
And he blasts this like black fireball at you, and basically just it hits you. One of the rabbits is going to basically be he is going to basically start chanting.
Mm-hmm.
And we move to bonus action. He has a bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
He is going to basically what is he going to do? What is he going to do? He is just going to go for a claw swipe at you.
Add it.
Alrighty, so the claw swipe, because that's his lowest. Okay, 2 successes.
Mm-hmm. 1 carries over.
Mm-hmm. So that will be strength is redonk right now, but nothing.
Oh. Okay. Still top of the round.
He swipes and it goes to the top of the round.
Dude, homeboy is casting.
Mm-hmm.
At that dude. So basically, he's gonna like kind of blood in his face. He's kind of gonna go like do some Assassin's Creed type shit and just kind of fall on this dude's neck. Like, shut up.
Go for it. He's too busy chanting.
Ooh, let's go, baby. 2 go over.
Oh Jesus.
I don't know. Aldwin's going to get a fucking reputation. I wanted to talk, and this dude wanted to throw hands. I was 15, 15 plus 1. 16, 16 is the yes, 19 D10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
All right. So 1, 2, 3. Now
Takes 10 lethal.
Yes, you killed him. You basically jump and you stab and you basically just then he dies. Just it's over.
Do you want me to roll for well, no. Banality trigger. Would you want me to roll a banality trigger?
For killing him?
Yeah.
It's for the realm, no.
Okay.
Because these people are literally fucking people up.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so no, I'm not gonna make you do that.
All right.
So basically, he's still like Quicksilver since he only gets one.
Mm-hmm.
The dragon is going to shoot the blast at you again since that's his main go-to. So 1, 2, 3.
Mm-hmm.
Because higher difficulty than that, so 2 carries over. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
See what happens. 1, 2, 3, 4.
So you only take 4.
4 damage. I am at crippled.
As this blast hits you again.
Yeah, crippled.
Mm-hmm.
With the effects on me, I'm at crippled.
Mm-hmm. Now we at the top of the round.
Spicy meatball. Is my compatriot helping?
He's fighting that other one.
Motherfucker. Does this dragon even look hurt, my dude? Like
this dragon, you did a decent amount of damage to it. Like you've been hitting for the gusto here.
Mm-hmm.
The dragon, the reason why he's pissed, he has like 2 daggers in the same eye. This guy's pissed. You've been hitting this guy. He's angry.
All right, so since I basically stabbed him in one eye, I'm gonna stab him in the other one to see if I can give him some penalties.
Cool beans.
Take into account wound penalties. Yeah. He whiffs wounds.
Okay. The dragon will basically he will look over at your compatriot and he's gonna shoot a fireball at him.
Damn. I don't have Quicksilver, but I will try to. Is that even in my nature? Nah, I can't. Nah, wrong guy.
So he has 2 successes. So that would be that'll be the same as the other one. And that is no. The fireball misses. As basically he shoots and like you just see the guy he's like, oh dear, and he moves out the way. And he moves out the way, and let me roll a fate die real quick for somebody. Yes, and it hits the rabbit, and he starts burning alive. Like, all righty, that was that was that. Now we move to Quicksilver. Mm-hmm. He is going to basically start taking to the air. Well, he's not gonna like just launch up all the way. He's just gonna start getting that. Now it's top of the round.
Top of the round. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do? Hmm, that's epic. Um, you will basically yell out to. I'm just gonna call him White Rabbit. Out to
Mm-hmm.
the White Rabbit.
Mm-hmm.
Let me brace myself on your spear, and he's going to catapult himself with his wound injuries towards the dragon. And he's going to like leap for the eye.
All right, and I'm gonna give that epicness right there. I'm gonna give it you the difficulty is going to be lowered since he's going to sacrifice his action. Is going to be lowered by 3.
Alright, so. Alright, so. Yeah. -4 to everything. So 4, no, 7. So it's 3d10. I'm supposed to roll another die. So. Oh, shit, I connect.
So basically, you basically like grit your teeth. You are battered up. Sure, these fire blasts has been like breaking your ribs because of the impact, and you like grit your teeth and you run, and he literally is like I got you, friend, and he literally just with all his might just literally like just catapults you towards this creature.
Oh shit. 15, 15 plus 3. That's 18 d10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 damage.
Okay. So 1, 2, 3, and that was 6.
Yep.
Jesus. You stab on and you hold on as you stabbed in his other eye, right?
Yep.
With precise accuracy, you stab and you're like holding on, you just hear on his turn, he's just gonna literally launch straight up in the air. Full movement action, straight up in the air.
Oh god.
Like he literally, when he goes up in the air, you literally start seeing the clouds.
You
And
know what?
on his free action, he's going to try to attempt to shake you off. And
Mm-hmm.
since he didn't spend no willpower to negate wound penalties,
Mm-hmm.
so he is going to try to see if he can shake you off. All right, so that's his strength and brawl. That's a strength and brawl roll.
So I will be rolling what?
You're going to be rolling strength plus your melee since you have a weapon
All right.
to hold on, basically.
All right. So I'm going to spend a point of willpower because I feel like this is a willpower moment.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, and all right. So that's 2, 2, 5, 7 minus my wound penalties. That's 4. 4 minus 7 is 3 at standard difficulty, right?
Mm-hmm. What? Yep, at standard difficulty.
Uh, that is 2 on the dot.
Okay, the difficulty was a 6.
Nah. Then I get knocked off.
So you're not going to like this is you're literally about you're high up in the air. You can see the clouds.
Mm-hmm.
You are basically falling at this point.
All
And
right.
it,
As
and
I'm falling, are
mm-hmm.
you ready? You ready? You ready? I'm unleashing pyretics.
Alrighty. His So what's happened? Since that was his Quicksilver, that was his Quicksilver action. Top of the round. You unleashing it? Going right ahead.
As I'm falling, I'm unleashing pyretics.
What are you doing in this moment of like anime epic opening intro? You know, there ain't no outro. Outro is usually them people. This is the intro. This is like
if I die here, I'm not even mad.
This is the intro. This is So what are you saying basically when this dragon just he's literally coming towards you in the air?
All right. So as he's coming at me in the air, he's gonna like throw out his arm and he's gonna say, "To ashes you go." And then he's just gonna and that is going to be his pyretics thing as he's gonna try to incinerate this thing.
Jesus.
Oh my god. So all right. I automatically gain a nightmare die.
Yep, you do.
So I have to roll what? I don't remember. I don't unleash. I try to be safe.
I think it's your glamour. I think it's your glamour rating. I'm gonna have to check.
Check for me real quick, so I'm doing it right.
All right, I wasn't expecting this, but this is where's the anime music at? Okay. Okay. Come on, book, open up.
I think. Oh god.
I'm trying to look it up right now. My bad.
It's okay.
I'm pretty sure it's the glamour rating. If I'm
roll your glamour, and you have to roll like art or something within your arts. Right?
All right.
Oh, it's your glamour plus your nightmare dice, and you have to roll.
Okay, all right. Because usually it's the glamour rating unless you don't have nightmare dice, right?
And I just gained my first nightmare dice.
Cool base. All right. I knew it was something along the lines with that. I just didn't know what the second part was.
All right, what is my glamour? Glamour. Oh, that's 6 days. I'm in control. He's in control of it.
So you literally stop in the air and like you kind of like you feel falling and you kind of like fire starts basically you start feeling yourself heat up and you're like you feel literally the very essence of the sun cooking your veins, and it's not a painful feeling. This is this is
some epic shit.
This is our best, and you literally like just hold out your hands in a little like almost fashion spirit bomb made out of flame. literally, it was a small, tiny ball. Then it erupts to this huge sphere,
Mhm.
and you blast it. And the force of it is so strong that
Mhm.
like you get blown back by it. And this blast literally goes towards the creature. And I'm going to roll the damage for this blast. It will
You need
be
to boast about this because that's like the sky lit up.
so 1, 2, 3. That this was to hit, so I'm just rolling for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 6 carries over, and this will be the biggest dice pool I've ever seen. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right. Roll for his soul just to humor. And little did he know that wasn't enough for to save him. So this blast literally engulfed, like you just see the he's like it just engulfs him and it explodes. It literally lights up the night sky, and you literally see in the dreaming, it literally turns to day. Like it turns to literal motherfucking day as this sphere basically is in the sky. And when this happens, you basically see poor old Wilbert naked with tattered, well, not naked, he has tattered clothing falling from the sky. He's done. He's knocked out. Like he,
Oh, I should probably roll Dex Athletics so I don't fall and break my neck.
yeah. So before that happened, you feel yourself basically cuffed by this wind, and you gently float down. And you just see your friend right there smiling, and he is tapping his chin, just like, I mean, I give it 10 for flair. I give it 11 for dramatic. I'm impressed tonight.
I hurt. Ow.
And he basically will look up in the skies. He see basically this Wilbert fall, and he'll snap, and he'll you see he start gently floating down. You can kind of tell this guy had like some hung tantrums just ready, like, and floats down, and basically he'll go over and he'll heal you. But I did a healing roll earlier just to see like how much he'll heal if he got hurt, not nobody else, and you will heal back 3 damage. But you're still hurt.
Yeah, I'm still hurt. I'm bleeding out the side of my face. Like his life is pain right now.
So he'll look over, and you'll see Wilbert. His head will go up a little bit. Oh, 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 oh. Damn it! Damn it!
Fucker. He just looks at her.
And he'll look over at you, his glass. I guess that wasn't enough to kill you.
Nope, not enough.
What are you gonna do with me?
As I said before, you're going to indulge me. As I grab him by the cuff.
His tattered he can't move. He's like slouching. He's all burnt, singed. Like he has like his lower half of his body's like singed, like looks like Freddy Krueger. He just like
oh, this is some dark shit. I have the torture ability, Diamond.
Oh Jesus.
This is well, you Well, this became a black dog scene. Anyway, um,
For one quick second, this has just turned to a black dog scene. Good people, brace yourself because this may include torture. Anyway, back to our presentation.
he is I need information from you, and as respect to your kith, I'm not going to command you, but I am going to rip it out of your flesh. As
What? Monster!
So basically, Alduin, you're going to tell me the location and the names of the rest of your compatriots.
You son of a bitch! And he'll basically reach up and he'll punch. This punch is the punch of a weak man. It's like basically it doesn't even hurt you. It's just like a slap more than a punch. He's like, damn
Alduin
it.
takes out one of his knife and he's going to fillet him like a rack of beef. And I have enough medicine to keep this motherfucker alive.
You just hear like, oh dear. And he's like, you, I won't.
He'll cut his chin and he'll look in his eyes. It's going to be a long night. We have many questions.
And he'll just look and he's like, I'll give you one thing. That merfolk princess is in for it. And he'll basically kind of like reach up to his face and rip, like basically you see that it looks like he's taken off this mask,
Mm-hmm.
and it will reveal basically a totally different, like totally different. It'll reveal a knock. It will like reveal a totally different like individual. He looks all slimy and like pus.
Grab him by the scruff of the neck, taking him back to my liege lord by the scruff, like through the town. And I'm here now, like
he starts screaming for the black bitch.
he can't. It's been tortured. Dude's like limp. That's like he's holding a bloody body, Diamond. Like
Huh?
he's holding a bloody body. He's been mutilated.
Oh, Jesus! You killed him?
I didn't kill him, but he filleted him. Basically, what torture does is you take away willpower, and he's going to take his. He has no willpower to scream.
Oh,
he's taking this man's will to live.
I've never seen torture DiD before. Never mind. He's silent. And
I'm gonna fuck around and leave with the reputation in my head. Oh my god!
Is you gonna take your friend with you?
Mm-hmm.
He's going to wait outside the door.
I'm going to leave a note on Void Frost's like door, a receipt. You owe me this. There's the $40. There's the $40. There's the $40 that he charged.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the plus thing because there was a dragon in your freehold, so I'm doubling the amount.
This guy. You get there, and you basically see your liege lord just. And he looks, and he's just looking at.
I'm bloody. That's like half my face has been like singed. I'm bloody, and I have a dagger in my hand. Like
this is no need. This is It's not intended to be disrespectful to you, Sir Knight. But I feel like you chose the wrong house to be in. Just say you should have been in my house. Like, what do you have here?
This is the Black Rabbit. It's been handled. I do believe that the Merfolk Princess is still in danger, and that there may be more individuals afoot trying to carry this name, but the larger threat has been dealt with. This is my compatriot. Uh, fuck is your name? Who turns late? Limping late.
And he'll look and you will literally see roll. Do you have any empathy?
Yeah.
Jesus. A cruel knight who can think psychoplayer. But you roll.
I'm gonna say he ignores it. He's in too much pain to be like polite now.
He
Like
look and be like, I know this individual's name. And you will hear if you want to roll a perception of listening, alertness for this.
that's
Because
one.
certain somebody's going to basically
5 successes.
and you'll hear, well, way to say hello to your brother, but okay.
Oh my fucking god. He just looks at him like I'm fucking nobles. Like says Liege Lord. Do you even need my report about this guy? Since you obviously know him. No disrespect.
Yes, there's no need to report. I know this individual. Hold on real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm back. What you were saying?
It would be my recommendation, if you'll hear me, as he kind of sits his bloody self in a chair,
Of course.
that you not do anything rash, because I was quite rash today, and I'm sure you'll hear about how there was 10 minutes of daytime, of super daytime, a nova flash in the sky in Dublin.
I seen it.
So,
Let me guess. Did you unleash with a purpose? And was this and point at the body? Was this the purpose?
Yes. It was either that or death.
And he'll basically say that I am satisfied. You did the proper thing.
I think, politically speaking, wait some time before we start kicking up sand and start talking about commoner rights. No disrespect. Turdy.
The count just look at basically the white rabbit and like that now that he is dubbed, that he's just gonna look at him with this look like this shit again. Like, and he just gonna see this hump her shoulders like, yeah. What would you
Look,
say?
I want a raise.
A raise.
A raise. Ow.
So you want to be a lord?
Wait a minute, let's not get hasty. Wait.
And he'll look at you and be like, "That's the only raise. We are key. The only way is up." Like that's what he's saying. Like, the only way is up. Like he'll look puzzled at you, like, "What?"
I've lost a lot of blood this evening. Can we talk about this later?
We can talk about this now. Nurse, and you will literally see. You literally see this like lady, this she come out of nowhere. She looks like an assistant at a big corporation. She literally comes over, like literally, like gently, like put this needle in your neck, and you're fully healed.
Oh, that's wow.
And he'll look over to that tall, gruesome knight. You know the one that's usually bound.
Mhm.
And he'll was like, "Your wife is excellent." And he's like, "I know, sir." And then she'll walk by, like basically bow respectfully to the count, and then wink at the knight. But the knight doesn't even move; he just doesn't flinch, even though he can't see his face through the metal. And she'll just walk away.
He'll sit there, he'll look at him. Do you think I wouldn't refuse lordship, but do you think now is the proper time? I'm deferring to your wisdom in this. This is a bit beyond me.
You are excellent as a knight. I would like to see more from you before you are elevated to such rank, such nobility. But you are she. We are the first children. And at that, you just see the white rabbit roll his head like, Jesus Christ. Oh. Like, we are that of the dreaming itself. This elevation this elevation is no secret to us. But I would like to see more from you.
Understood.
And that right there, that is a thaling. This particular kind is good with disguises.
So good thing he hands over a list of names and locations. Good thing I got this. Like I wasn't sure. Um, I had to fillet him, but I got the answers.
You did what you did you did what you did for Concordia. That's more than I could say for most.
Also, this isn't Concordia at all. Concordia is the U.S.
My bad. My bad. I get them. You did it for the kingdom. My bad.
I get you.
I thought like I usually think like Concordia is like the overall, but that's over in the USA.
That's USA.
Too much USA play. Too much USA stuff. Change it. But anyway, you did what you did for this fair king.
I mean, he has no will left to live. It's your what you decide you want to do with it.
We will dispose of him.
But I do think you need to strike hard and fast for the remainders. And something of a public statement needs to be given that this was a Thalian attack aimed at weakening the kingdom.
The statement will be given. My knight will carry it out. You will be my voice. But I ask of you of this. The merfolk princess is still... I heard about this. There will be civil unrest between us and the kingdom under the sea. I want you to devise a team to go see to that and to this hostage situation.
Understood.
Other than that, you should go. I need to feed my pet.
I don't even want to know what your pet is. Good day.
If you leave, you'll see this like he'll snap. You see this like this like lumbering like 3-headed dog with flames in his eyes, basically like black flames was like come out of nowhere and basically just hear barking, and you would just hear the count say, "It's food, it's eating time," and he'll literally just hear like ripping apart. The guy can't scream because he's done. Like yeah. And do you want to end the scene there?
Um, with that, and I will let House Dougal now owes me a major debt of favor because I cleared the house's name. That's it. It's not. It's not what they think it is.
We'll see about that one. But anyways,
yeah.
Now we can end the scene.
Yeah, we can end it.
All right. Thank you, players, for playing. Thank you for watching. This has been another exciting episode of the Changeling Venue in Dublin. See you next time.